What's up, peeps? How have you been? Oh, I've been fine. Everything's been going good. Really good, actually. Just really busy with family, football, work, family, baby, all of that stuff. So it's been a minute, but it's time to catch up, put stuff away, and just reconnect a little bit. So yeah, football's been going great. Junior North Stars. I'm coaching fifth grade, offensive coordinator. Quarterback coach, cornerbacks too, but the good part's doing the offensive coordinator. So I've installed the offense. We run the spread. Fifth graders doing great. We're running no huddle, so we got the armbands on the wristband plays. So yeah, things have been going great. We're 2-0 so far. Haven't given up a touchdown. Barely any first downs too, so that's been going well. But yeah, just really busy with the kids. Playing Pokemon Go. I mean, who doesn't play Pokemon Go? You play Pokemon Go? How many Pokemon you got? I think we got like 93, 94, 95, something like that. So we're doing pretty good. My boys, all they want to do is go out and go Pokemon hunting. So it's a good time to do with the kids. So yeah, got another good stack to go through. So here's what I got. We got to go through this. And then picked up this in a trade. It's Fedor Emelianenko. I think this is just a replica Pride glove. It's just signed over in the UK. I swapped two gloves I didn't really need on my wall. One was Mauricio Shogun Hua, and then another one was Quentin Rampage Jackson. So those were like black generic trainer's gloves. Just got rid of those. Didn't really care. Got the Connor in the background. I picked up some unsigned base for TTM because I've been getting kind of low on base. So I'll roll through some of these. I kind of spent too much money on them. I was hoping to get a lot more from the seller, but I only wanted the male MMA fighters for this. So for the high impact. These were some nice cards. They kind of remind me of the 2011 title shot cards. Blues look cool. I'll roll through some of these. So you got Wyman, Dodson. I wanted them for TTM, and there really just isn't that much, that many names to get done. But mainly I did it because I'm getting low on cards and people to TTM, and the next TTMable, let's call it, series of cards coming out from Topps isn't going to be until mid-2017. So I just pulled the trigger on some, and it came with 2 Conor McGregors, so I said, what the heck. But then the seller kind of skimped on me during the deal. He didn't want to package a full bubble mailer, not a full bubble mailer, flat rate mailer. So he could have fit around 400 cards in the envelope, but he didn't do it. He ended up going underneath, I don't know what it was. He wanted to keep it in just a small bubble mailer, so I think it was only a few ounces. So I got here Showtime Pettis, Kane. So they're cool cards, but I don't know. I'm not really motivated to send them out. Look at that blue Lawler's pretty neat. So yeah, that's that. So let me see what else I can get into here. Maybe just get into the stack, because my wife's upstairs watching Hallmark. I didn't want to watch that, so I snuck down here to get this, to get updated. Let's see, I think this was UFC Fight Week. My buddy Nolan, I sent him some cards to get done up, and he didn't really, it was just more than he had bargained for, so he actually just surprised me with a bunch of promos. So here I got a Vanderlei Bellator promo. Here's the what is this? Not Hall of Fame. Is this Hall of Fame? Guy Metzger. Uriah Hall. I really like to get this guy done TTM. I sent him some cards. Here's a nice Mark Coleman. Hammer House. HH. Pete Williams. Never had his autograph before, so that's cool. Brian Ortega recently beat Clay Guida. These are from the UFC Fight Week. Neil Magny. This one would have been sweet with the Bible inscription, but I'll take it. Doesn't have my name on it, so that's cool too. What's up with your name on it? I mean, I can't even give it to my kids, so it's either mine or it's worthless. You know what I mean? So that's that. And I guess I support this guy because he said thanks for the support. I don't even know. Shorty Torres, fighting for Titan Fight Championship. Then I made a trade for some signed cards. I got this Eddie Alvarez signed in blue. What up, new champ? I actually got the hand wraps from Donald Cerrone underneath these gloves. I got those up there somewhere. So yeah, that's cool. I think that's from UFC 140 something. No, not 140. I forget what it is. He threw this one in for an extra. I gotta send this off to Roy. He's a John Howard fan. And then this Donald Cerrone, back when Donald Cerrone used to take a beating. I think this was from his KJ Noon's fight. So yeah, got that in a trade. Not really into the signed photos and stuff, but hey, I got rid of some extras and added some stuff I might be able to give away or put away. I don't really display them, so all those promos were from Nolan. He threw in that Bellator promo, and then I think also there was this World Series of Fighting official fight card promo that he was at, and my man right there, Josh Copeland. There's my man Josh Copeland here too. Is it on camera? Yeah, so that's my man Josh Copeland. Cuddly Bear. That's when he signed a card for me, and man, I was really hoping he'd win this title, but he just didn't pull it off. He had the other dude, this guy, he had him cut over the eye and just couldn't capitalize on the distraction. So, a good fight though, went all 5 rounds. Josh, I'm proud of the way he fought, but it would have been great if you'd have pulled that out. So yeah. So let's get to the stack. These are all TTMs and trades and in-person, so I think they're pretty much organized most new to oldest. So I got 4 from Khabib, care of AKA Jim in silver. Wish you would have done it in black, but that's fine. This one's pretty sweet. I wish you had inscribed them the eagle, but beggars can't be choosers. TTM, you know what I mean? So there you go. Got a bunch from Matthew Mortal Brown. That was care of a home address, actually. So if you guys join TTMMA on Facebook, I think that address is in the database. Underneath the Files tab, 13 Bloodlines. And the last one is Chronicles. Then I got this in a trade from Kelly. This is actually for trade. Carlos Condit, signed in red. This was a TTM. Re-signed, you can kind of see faintly in the background there's some silver. I sent them back to get them done up in a marker you can see. Not to be a jerk, just to get better ink, you know. This was supposed to be an extra, but he signed it. This one he didn't re-sign. You can kind of see how that silver was beat before. This is definitely an extra. I got this done before. He didn't want to keep that. This was a re-sign, so that's the 14 Bloodlines. Then this came back from Japan. I actually got 2 from Japan in the same SASE because it was at the same gym, but sent separately. So Kid Yamamoto. And he sent me this little like 3x4. Check that out. That's some ink right there, huh? So that's that. That's Kid Yamamoto, sorry. And one of these will be for trade, and then see how he went over. This one, he did that. It must have been a beat silver, and he redid it in black. This one also came back from that gym with a little note card, thank you, and then some killer stickers. So there's some Prism action there. Coming back from that guy on a 12 Bloodlines. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but nice to get that done. And this is the rest of the cards from Kelly. Flag parallel of Ian McCall. Bobby King Green on a parallel knockout. Look at that. Chuck the Iceman Liddell on a chronology card. And Matt Serra on chronology. This was nice to get because my TTM was sent to an old home address for Francisco and he never got it. It's nice to get these since these are now lost in the mail. And then this was a surprise for my man Neil. I had some extra cards that he had gotten done for me. See how I tag him with a little piece of tape. So he got these done for me at Fight Expo weekend. Nate Diaz, 14 Champions, a Dan Severin, Chronicles, Fighting Forefathers insert, and then it's TTM from Ricardo Lamas, somewhere in Illinois, 4 of 4. I think I gave him 3 to keep. No, 3 of 3. I gave him 3 to keep. This might have been a swap. Yeah, somebody swapped me again, so they threw what they just gave me what they offered. I just took it. Anybody who offers me something from any of my extra sign cards, I'll take it. And sorry for my monotone, but I'm kind of tired and I just want to get through this. So 12 Bloodlines, 13 Bloodlines. This was care of Adrenaline Training Center in London, Ontario, Canada. So here's a number to 88 black parallel, the 12 Bloodlines. You guys see how the base is. There's the base. There's the onyx. And then a Moment of Truth gold parallel. So that's those. So Jamie Yeager, this is my 3rd try for him. I actually bought these cards off of COMC, but they didn't have the base version, so I just took the gold. So you can see it's numbered at 288. So I got one of these for trade. Probably keep this one because it says thanks for the support. I made a little swap to get this one. This guy, Lyoto Machida, TTM from Brandon Thatch in Colorado, care of a home address that he gave me on Instagram. Otherwise can be reached at Easton Training Center. This was nice to get. ATT Gym in Florida gave these to his manager, so it was nice to get that back when I didn't think I was going to. 2 of 2 from the Crusher, Court McGee, care of a Utah home address. He recently won in his home state event on UFC. Johnny Hollywood Case. Got a couple of signed stickers from Dan Severin from Sean. I stuck these on a couple cards. So here's an insert. There you can see the auto on this poster insert. And then I'll probably end up giving this one away or giving it back to Sean, because you guys saw before that my friend Neil got this done for me in person. So I'm either going to give it back to Sean or I'll give it away on the TTM MMA Facebook group. So if you're not a part of that, join it. Got 5 of 5 or 6 of 6 from Darren Elkins in blue. Nice to get those on a blue parallel. On the base, on the 15 Champions, on the 15 Knockout, the number to 25 13 Bloodlines, and then some from Andrei Arlovsky. This one's not so good, doesn't show up very well on the 15 Knockout. Here's one of those high impact autos, one of those high impact base that's signed. Here's a little fight insert, 15 Chronicles, Ovin St. Peru. Came with a little note, but I don't have it around. 15 Champions, 15 Chronicles. These are Inpersons. And then let's get through the TTMs. This was care of Adrenaline Training Center, just like Sam Stout. Mark the Machine Hominick on a 12 Knockout. Moment of Truth gold. 12 Bloodlines and Moment of Truth base. So, see, one's kind of a tan gold, one's base. And then some more cards from Kelly, another swap. There's some flag inserts or flag parallels. That was JDS. Here's Bigfoot Silva, Stipe, who just won, what, last night? Versus Alistair Overeem, Anthony Pettis parallel. And this one is signed by Daniel Cormier. The Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling on a Chronicles, 16 Knockout, 15 Champions, 15 Knockout. Elar Latifi on a 15 Champions, a 16 Knockout, and a 14 Champions. Ryan Bader, really happy with these. 16 Knockout, 15 Chronicles, 15 Knockout. No, this was 16 Knockout. 2016 Knockout, 15 Knockout, 15 Champions, and then, wow, Glover Teixeira on, or Glover Teixeira on a 15 Champions, 16 Knockout. And then Brad Tavares, I like this guy. He just won in Cleveland too at UFC 203. 15 Champions, 14 Champions, and another one of those 13 Bloodlines number to 25 parallels. Let's go over the in-person. I got these from Neil at UFC 200, I think, and International Fight Week. Tim Dirty Bird Means, Some Chad Mendez in blue. Nice signatures, or nice blue. Short sigs, but still nice to get them. 14 champions. I wanted these really bad. So we got Ace Leem. I actually got him in Milwaukee for people on photos when he didn't have tops, so it's nice to get him for myself now. So 14 champions, 14 bloodlines, and then 14 bloodlines flag parallel. Mizugaki on a leaf, 14 bloodlines, 15 champions, 15 chronicles. Donald Cerrone on a high impact. Pretty sweet. Wish he was fighting Robbie Lawler, but somehow that fight fell through already in New York. And Forrest Griffin basically signed it with a big, like, FU is what it looks like. And Neil Magny. Man, that is it, guys. Thanks for hanging in with me. I need to do a better job of getting on here, but really, I just don't have time with work, with football. But yeah, that's it, dude. So I get to now have some fun putting that stuff away, trying to mix them all up, so when I put them on the wall, they're all random looking, you know. So that's it, guys. Everybody take care.